Good evening, Postal family. How's everybody doing? My name is Saeed. Welcome back to my channel. What's going on this Tuesday evening? Today's topic, what I'm discussing is, as you all know, the 4 10-hour days is gaining a lot of ground. There's a lot of buzz going on. I want to shed some light on it and see where it's going to go, or is it going to just cancel out? Most of the carriers right now not approving it as far as I know, but it's making noise, so just want to read some topics on it. But first, if you're new to the channel, my name is Saeed. Postal content is what I do, love to do. Thanks everybody for all the support. Keep giving me the thumbs up, smash that hype button. I love what you all do. As you know, as always, comments with MailmanSyed, awesome. I appreciate all you guys putting in some comments for me. Appreciate everything you say for your individual situations, CCAs, PTFs, putting your stuff in there. Appreciate it. If I haven't gotten back with you, my apologies. Thank God there's so many to get back to, so I'm working my way down the list. So appreciate all you do. Everything I say on here is from my views, my research. I don't speak on behalf of USPS, Post Office, in any of my videos. So the 4 10-hour days, which I'm strictly against, get into some details about it, see what's going on. There's intense pushback growing against this pilot program from within the union ranks. An official state-level resolution details the exact arguments that labor groups are using to block the 4-day, 10-hour workweek initiative. The Washington State Association of Letter Carriers, WSALC, officially approved a resolution against the letter carrier workweek consisting of 4 10-hour workdays. This formal resolution sheds light on a deep-seated friction between local labor branches, national officers, and USPS management regarding the 4-10 pilot tests. Outlines several critical points raised by the membership. Number one, reversing decades of national union goals. The resolution highlights that the NALC has long history of fighting for an 8-hour workday and a 40-hour work week. In fact, past national biennial conventions have formally resolved to push for even shorter hours to protect carriers. The 49th and 60th National Biennial Convention resolved to negotiate a 4-day, 32-hour work week with 40 hours of pay. The 51st National Biennial Convention resolved to establish a 7-hour maximum workday. The resolution emphasizes that no current past National Biennial Convention resolution exists that calls for or authorizes a 4-day, 10-hour work week model. Number two, physical and personal toll on carriers. Most important one. The document currently directly addresses the severe daily realities that a mandated 10-hour workday would enforce. Physical burnout. The resolution notes that many carriers understand the damage that repeated 10-hour days enacts on our bodies, as if we don't overwork our bodies just to begin with the current schedule. How much there's a toll on our bodies just right now, this schedule. 10-hour days enact on highlighting that carriers already heavily resent a 10-hour days caused by forced overtime and systematic understaffing. It states that normalizing a 10-hour shift will cause irreversible damage to the letter carrier craft. Childcare and family hardships, the most important for the parents, who have kids that they gotta pick up after their 8-hour whatever. They have a set schedule, they gotta go pick up their kids. There's nobody else, So this is the thing that's gonna challenge this thing. Childcare and family hardships. It calls out the several social impact, noting that the carrier parents and guardians will face major new costs and hurdles due to the lengthened workday. Number three, the threat of downsizing and privatization. One of the most alarming details revealed union's perspective on the ultimate corporate motive behind the pilot. The resolution explicitly states the proposed 410 plan lays the groundwork for a 5-day delivery for the parties who wish to dismantle the USPS including current postmaster. Labor groups fear that by consolidating schedules into 10-hour shifts, management is secretly building the logistics required to permanently eliminate a day of mail delivery, downsize the workforce, and weaken the agency against private competitors. Number 4, direct call to action for national leadership. The resolution underscores a massive internal rift, revealing that some national union officers have been actively discussing or open to negotiating these tests with USPS leadership. Because past localized tests conducted by USPS have historically evolved into binding national memorandums of understanding, MOUs, and permanent contract language, the WSALC used this resolution to draw a hard line. The WSALC officially opposes all joint NALC USPS tests of 10-hour days on active letter carriers. The cease and desist. The document explicitly urges our national officers to cease and desist, advocating and negotiating for tests, MOUs, and joint processes that contradict previous convention decisions on the structure of the workweek. Treasurer Hoffer proved that 4-day and 10-hour pilot is not being accepted as a progressive benefit. Instead, it is being treated by rank and file branches as an existential threat to carrier health, overtime compensation, and long-term survival of the 6-day postal service. So this is some details, a lot of buzz going out about this thing. There's another survey, a small initial survey showed that a generic 4-day work week sounds highly appealing on paper to a lot of newer employees looking for work-life balance. However, as the finer details emerge regarding the loss of daily OT, the potential elimination of penalty time, and the physical toll over 10-hour summer-winter routes, it met with heavy pushback at recent union conferences. Any official widespread implementation cannot just be mandated by management overnight. It requires a heavily revamped national contract or strict memorandums of understanding, MOUs, approved by the union. For now, it remains a heavily debated pilot concept intended strictly to gather data. So 4 10-hour days. I've heard this schedule in a lot of private sectors. Never did I ever imagine it will, talking about it over here at the Postal Service. So it's, of course, for the new employees, it's appealing. They'll have 3 days with the family. But the reality is, summer's coming. Summer's here, what is coming. But it's going to get worse, obviously, in July and August, as the temperatures soar well past 100, heat index of 105. You want to be out there 10 hours, 4 days a week. So that's, and a lot of, like the article mentioned, a lot of parents have responsibilities picking up their kids right after work. Now work can consist whatever they have set at, 8 hours, they're probably not on the ODL list. They do their 8 hours and head to pick up their kids. If they don't have family picking them up already, they're stuck in that schedule. They have responsibilities outside. So this schedule will really create a headache for them. And like I said, in the summer, do they really want to do this thing? So it's, as the article also said, they're rejecting the pilot program from happening. So we'll see where this goes. I'll keep tabs on it. It's getting a lot of buzz, a lot of people talking about it, some completely, ignoring it, but I thought I'd make a video on it, pass some information to you guys. So again, it sounds good on paper, but, those of us that depend on the OT, it's not a good look at all because, this day and age, we don't want 3 days off. Who wants 3 days off? Bills everywhere. We depend on that OT, and for 10-hour days, they're basically trying to save a lot more money and hurting the carrier craft at the same time. So write me in the comments, guys, what do you think about this thing? I know it's only in the test phases right now, but do you guys agree with it? Your newer employees probably will say yes. Some that have been here a while, they have set schedules. They don't want to do that in the summer. So right now, I'm feeling like it's leaning towards no. There's a lot of people disagreeing with it. It's not going to work out for the Postal Service. We like our schedules as it is. We get our 2 days off, 5 days work, that 10 hours in the heat on a back-to-back basis. It's highly unlikely. It's not going to work. So just want to pass this thing about. Like, a lot of people were talking about it, some buzz online and the social, a lot of stuff. So thought I'd give it pass it on to you guys. So again, in the comments, let me know what you all think about this thing. Do you guys prefer to have it or not interested, whatever? So anyways, other than that, they're in mediation right now, 60-day NALC with our Renfro. So not much they share what's going on, of course. A lot of hidden stuff. Got to dig deep to get all the stuff I can get my hands on, can get my eyes on to share with you guys. So anyway, that's it for this video. Just wanted to share this 4 10-hour days thing that's making some noise. A lot more rejections and a lot more, this and that, just, passing along this kind of thing. So I don't think it will work out for carrier base at all. So anyway, that's it. Until next time, take care of yourselves, guys. Stay hydrated out there. Hot days. Take care of yourselves. Until next time, MailmanSyed out.